forecast from the First Alert Weather Team.
All right, anytime we're talking about a woods fire, it is important to look at the wind direction. Now, earlier this afternoon, we were seeing some wind gusts, at least at ILM, in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range. That was probably contributing to allowing that fire near Rocky Point to spread. And even right now in Wilmington, we're still looking at winds at about 15 miles per hour. Now, notice it is more of a southerly or southwesterly, because probably southwesterly is probably the most accurate description of the wind. And that would push any smoke probably from Rocky Point more in the general direction of Interstate 40, and you might even see a little bit of that smoke pushing into Burgaw. You might be smelling it. We're not going to smell the smoke here in Wilmington, as that wind would be pushing the smoke away from the port city at this point. Over the next few hours, we do expect the winds to settle down at least a little bit. They usually do as we head into the nighttime hours. Humidity levels should climb a little bit. Humidity levels were really never all of that low today, and they'll actually probably climb a little bit more here in the hours ahead. And that should be good news in terms of getting containment on that fire. I think at last check, that was at 35%. All right, for your Sunday, your Easter Sunday, 85 degrees for the high in Wilmington. Look at inland areas. We're now forecasting upper 80s. I wouldn't be surprised if one or two spots get very close to the 90-degree mark tomorrow afternoon. And even if you're heading to the beaches, highs close to the 80-degree mark. Notice about a 10-degree difference. We saw that today between the beaches and inland areas, and we'll probably see that temperature disparity moving forward too. Lower 80s, a little bit cooler, but not much on Monday. And by Tuesday, we're right back in the middle 80s and probably right back into the upper 80s inland on Tuesday. So these warm temperatures are going to persist. The overnight lows not cooling off all that much. 62 the overnight low. Southwest winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mild and muggy conditions. A couple of passing clouds. We do not anticipate any rainfall. And even though we do have some clouds around on your Easter Sunday, don't let them cancel your plans, because we're talking about summery conditions, a high of 85 degrees. If you're heading to sunrise services first thing in the morning, probably middle 60s. And if you're heading to the beach, close to 80 in the afternoon. Don't forget the sunscreen. Don't forget the non-alcoholic beverages either. Cold beverages, you're going to need those as well. Pattern kind of remains the same. The active storm track between the cold air in the western United States and the downright unseasonably hot air in the southeastern United States continues to run from Texas across Arkansas, Missouri. These areas are seeing some severe weather. You can also see some severe weather stretching into the Ohio Valley. But this big dome of high pressure offshore kind of protecting the southeastern United States is why we have no rain in the forecast for the foreseeable future. Probably at least until the middle of next week, not much of a chance of rainfall. So First Alert Digital Doppler remains completely quiet. Hour by hour forecast model shows those southerly winds continuing. We'll probably see a little more cloud cover though filtering in as we head into your Sunday, but overall still partly sunny skies, 60s in the morning, and there you can see temperatures solidly into the 80s for tomorrow afternoon. Let's go ahead and check out your 7-day forecast. Once we get past Easter, 84, the slight chance of a stray shower on Tuesday. Better chances, the best chance of thunderstorms probably Wednesday through Friday of next week, but highs still hovering around that 80-degree mark. And for the most part, warm temperatures continue into next weekend as well.
Wow, I can't remember the last time we had a week that looked so consistent from a temperature standpoint. It's going to be kind of summer-like, but without all that really hot summer temperatures.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes this time of year you actually have some bouts of cold air still returning. We don't see any of that right now over the next 10 days. It is going to remain unseasonably warm.
All right, looks like it's time to get some of those outdoor plans done. Thanks so much.